Good morning students. Today we will start our next topic, that is MPC. Before that we had seen the APC. APC, it means average propensity to consume. What do you mean by the APC? Average propensity to consume. It means C upon 5. It means your consumption upon national income. Now we are talking about the MPC, marginal. So marginal, as you know, what do you mean by the marginal? That is the change in the income and change in the consumption. We had denoted change denoted by the delta. Clear? So marginal propensity to consume, today's topic. Now it refers to the ratio of change in. This is the important criteria about the marginal. As you know, हम लोग already micro में अच्छे से पढ़ के आए हैं. What do you mean by the marginal? ठीक है? So that is the marginal. It means the when we are talking about the marginal, keep in your mind that is the about the change of the variables. Fine. Here our two variables are there: consumption and national income. So change in consumption, expenditure to change in total income. That is the two criteria: consumption, expenditure, and total income. Here total income, it means the Y, it means your total national income. So what do you mean by the MPC? So MPC equal to delta C upon delta Y. That is the formula, because that is the change in consumption expenditure upon change in national income. And here ratio is given to you. So that is the ratio. It means delta y, C upon delta Y. It is called the ratio of change in consumption expenditure and change in national income. Clear? Now the clear about this MPC with the schedule and graph. What do you mean by the MPC? So first we have to know about the two variables. Which two variables we are consider here? That is the income denoted by Y and consumption expenditure, that is denoted by C. Now income is given and this is always increasing in level. Already we had seen in ample of schedules also. Okay? So 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 300, 400 and vice versa. Now consumption expenditure, it is denoted by the rupee only. So and C, 40. 40 is the which type of consumption? As you all know now, that is the bar C. Bar C, it means autonomous consumption. What do you mean by the autonomous consumption? When the national income or income level is 0, still we have consumed something, that consumption called the autonomous consumption. और ये autonomous consumption हम कहाँ से लेके आते हैं? We are using our previous saving. Clear? Now so this is the 40 to 120. Here listen, when your income is 0, still your consumption is there. Your income is 100, still your consumption is more than your income. So it's here also 20 is your autonomous consumption. Now income level is 200, that is consumption of also 200. It means that is your consumer equilibrium point. We have already seen that what is the equilibrium point about the national income and consumption level. 300 income. Now when we are increasing the income, your consumption will increasing but in the decreasing rate. So that is the 280, then 400 to 360. Listen. Now delta C. What do you mean by the delta? Delta, it means a change in the C. C. First no change, because हम लोग किसी से compare नहीं कर सकते हैं. Now 120 minus 40, it means 80. Yes. So your change will be the 80. 200 minus 120, it means 80. Yes. 280 minus 200, it means 80. Yes. 360 minus 280, it means 80. It means consumption level is same. Change in consumption is same. Now we are saying delta Y. So first no change. Now second 100 minus 0, it means 100. 200 minus 100, it means 100. 300 minus 200, it means 100. 400 minus 300, it means 100. It means delta Y, it means also remain same. Now MPC, delta C upon delta Y. Now first no change, because delta C nothing, delta Y is nothing. Now the second 80 upon 100, it means 0.80. Here also 80 upon 100, 0.80. 80 upon 100, 0.80. It means if the consumption change is same, delta Y, it means national income level change is same, so our MPC remain constant or same. Now move on the graph. There are two axes of the graphs, as you know. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Clear? On the x-axis, we assume that this is the income in rupees and crores, and here consumption in rupees in crores. Listen, students, when you are put in the graph, the variable and these units must be written in your graph. Clear? ग्राफ में यहाँ लिखना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है कि आप कितने सेंटीमीटर्स का क्या ले रहे हो, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट पुटिंग द ग्राफ एट द ग्राफ पेपर, बट स्टिल यू हैव टू put the mark what you understand by the y-axis and x-axis. Clear? So y-axis we assume that is the consumption in rupees in crores, and x-axis income in rupees in crores. Fine. Now just we already seen that is the C graph कैसा है, always delta C is in increasing position. It means the positive way of graph. It means right side to upward side. It means that is the right to upward and the positive direction. Fine. Because when the income is increase, consumption also will increase. Both the simultaneously both will be increased. That is the positivity, and that is the right side to upward to graph. That is the position of CC graph. It is not consumption expenditure graph. Now we are talking about the delta y and delta c here, because we find out the MPC. Now listen, MPC. So first at that point, that is the denoted by the change. This portion is denoted by the change. जब भी हम change की line बनाते हैं, that is this type of line we already seen in the 11th standard. मैं 11th से बोलती आ रही हूँ. जब भी हम change की line denote करेंगे, that is the putting line or cut lines like that. Fine. So इस line से पता चलता है this is the change. So this will be the change. Clear? Now what is the change in y c 80 and what is the change in y 100? So y का change हम कहाँ बताएंगे? This is the y change, because income is putting here only. So this is the change of y. So this area called the change of income, and this area called the change of expenditure. This is called the n also. Fine. So this portion, this is the area, that is the change. It means the 0.8. So this is the portion. So delta c equal to mn. हम लोग बोल सकते हैं this is the delta c, because this is the change. So delta c equal to mn. Now here delta y equal to y1 and y2. मतलब y1 से y2 तक का change आया, this is change of 100, and m से n का change आया, this is change of 0.8. So total is change of 0.80. This is the delta c and this is the delta y. अब आप बोलोगे मैडम y है तो y एक्सिस पे नहीं, y एक्सिस पे हमने क्या लिया है? कंजम्पशन. सो वहां कंजम्पशन का चेंज बताना है, और x एक्सिस पे हमने लिया है इनकम, तो यहाँ हमको इनकम का चेंजेस बताना है. क्लियर? डोंट कंफ्यूज कि यहाँ y है तो y एक्सिस पे बताना है. नो, जहां आपने जो जिसको डिनोट किया है x एक्सिस पे क्या लिया बेटा? इनकम. सो इनकम डिनोटेड हियर. सो y, चेंज ऑफ y इज हियर, एंड कंजम्पशन इट मींस चेंज ऑफ c इज हियर. So this is the point. आपको ये point change point मिलता है. So A is the point, that is MPC equal to delta C upon delta Y, और delta C को हम बोल सकते हैं MN. So MN upon Y1 Y2. I hope you already all have clear this MPC concept. Now we are talking about the more about the MPC. So important points about the MPC is value of MPC varies between 0 and 1. Keep in your mind, MPC's value always 0 to 1. Between 0 to 1 only. MPC की value always 0 to 1. Clear? We know the incremental income is either spent on consumption or saved in future years. If the entire additional income is consumed, suppose 100 rupees is your income, additional income it means आप 100 से 200 पे जा रहे हैं, so 100 at that level your income will be increase. मतलब आपकी income 100 रुपए additional increase हुआ है. So जब आपका additional income change होता है और आप पूरा इसको consume करते हैं, that time your delta S or S becomes 0, क्योंकि आपका saving 0 हो जाएगा. If you are consuming entire income as consumption expenditure, so your saving function or delta S equal to 0. Then At that time your MPC equal to 1. How? Clear? Your MPC equal to 1. First I remove this graph and explain this concept also. So first important point is MPC always 0 to 1. When the consumption, additional income, all additional income consumed by the consumers, so what happened? Your delta S equal to 0. Definitely अगर हमने 100 रुपए कमाए 100 रुपए खर्च कर दिए तो our saving will be 0. At that point your MPC equal to 1. How? अगर आपने suppose your consumption is 100, additional consumption, it means delta C equal to 100 and delta Y equal to also 100. That is the change. हमने क्या बोला? Additional income. So what do you mean by the additional? That is the change. इसको हम चेंज बोलते हैं ना, 100 से 200. So 200 minus 100 कितने का चेंज आया बेटा? 100 का. So that is called the change. Fine. So change in delta C equal to, so what is MPC formula? Delta C upon delta Y. It means 100 upon 100. So it should be the 1. So when your MPC is maybe the 0 to 1 के अंदर, between the 0 to 1 like the MPC. Fine. Now second thing, however, if entire additional income is saved, suppose delta S, entire income is saved, no consumption is there. So what happened? Your MPC becomes 0. How? Because your delta C equal to 0. 100 रुपए additional income, 100 रुपए saving. This is your change in Y and this is your change in S. So what is change in C? 0 definitely. जितना income additional आया हमने save कर दिया. तो our consumption expenditure should be 0. So what is the other than? So delta C upon delta Y. It means 0 upon 100 equal to 0. Clear? So when keep in your mind two aspects. First, MPC always lie in between 0 to 1. Clear? Second thing, when the entire additional income consumed or delta S equal to 0, your MPC always 1. Second thing, when the entire income or additional income is saved and you are your consumption exchange in consumption expenditure is 0, that means your MPC becomes 0. So maybe one more question arise from that. When the MPC is 0, so that is keep in your mind. When the MPC is 0, so and when the additional entire additional income saved by the consumer, that time MPC will be 0. When the MPC equal to 1, so when the entire additional income consumed by consumer, nothing is saving, that time MPC becomes 1. Now the next point, MPC of the poor is more than that of the rich. MPC is poor is more than, मतलब two criteria are people here, poor and rich. Clear? So poor rich की बात करते हैं. So it happens because poor people spend a greater percentage of their increased income on consumption. MPC कब ज़्यादा आएगा? When your delta C is more than delta Y. Your delta Y is less than delta C. Clear? MPC कब ज़्यादा आता है? When the delta C is greater than delta Y. So consumption कौन ज़्यादा करता है? If your income will be increased. ठीक है? So poor people are consumed more when his income will be increased. Definitely क्योंकि उनकी needs खत्म नहीं हुई अभी. ठीक है? So poor people consumed more. So that time poor people MPC is greater than the rich people's MPC. Now third aspect is the MPC falls with successive increase in income. Fine. It happens because as an economy becomes richer, it has the tendency to consume smaller percentage. It means MPC fall. अगर income बहुत continuation form में बढ़ती रहती है, so MPC will be decrease because जितने हम लोग rich, अभी हमने just देखा, poor people's MPC is greater than the rich people. क्यों? क्योंकि उनका consumption expenditure बढ़ेगा when the income will be increased. At third point is what? MPC will fall down when the consumers income continuously increases. Definitely एक लेवल पे आके हमारा सैचुरेशन पॉइंट आ जाता है, हमारी नीड्स खत्म हो जाती है, तो हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं उसको स्टॉप कर देते हैं. सो मे बी स्टॉप तो इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, तो कंजम्पशन हम स्टॉप कर सकते हैं. दैट्स वाई द ऑटोनोमस कंजम्पशन इज देयर. बट लिसन, हमारा इनकम के लेवल के अकॉर्डिंग हमारा कंजम्पशन थोड़ा सा डिक्रीज हो जाता है. सो व्हेन द आवर इनकम इज कंटिन्यूअसली इंक्रीज, आवर एमपीसी बिकम्स फॉल डाउन. Clear? This is all about the MPC. I hope you can understand about the APC and MPC. In next topic or next period or next video, we will discuss the difference between the APC and MPC. This is again the important criteria about the for the exam purpose also. I hope you all understand. Stay at home, be safe, and thank you for today.